Hey guys! So today we are going to be opening Miniverse Make It Mini Cafe Series 5. So for this series I never really opened it, but on the cover there's the warm ice cream thing, and it looks really cool because the sour worms look really realistic. So let's start opening. And then get that bottom off, and then crack it open. Okay, there's a lot of less things that are going on here. So I'm gonna place the things that are already open. Like it says, humorous dip. I'm gonna place here. And then this seems a bit smaller, so we're gonna figure out what it is. Okay, so it's like this plate with this cup. I wonder if this cup comes with a lid, so we gotta be really careful with that. Make sure we remember to try looking for the lid. Okay, don't see any lid in there. Okay, these two packagings are always with the little liquid or any of the things that need to go in there. So this one says ready to jam. Maybe it's some peanut butter jelly thing, maybe? I don't know. It sounds really rattly too. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, so it's there are some celery, maybe pickles in the middle, and then the carrots. And then let's open up this one. It says ready to jam again. Okay, here are some maybe tomato balls, maybe. Okay, and then what are these? Some type of bread. And then in this, it looks like some utensils. Okay, we only got the spoon for it. And then the little tweezers, which sometimes I save, but right now I have a lot of tweezers, so we're only gonna use them to make it. Okay, and then we're gonna look on the collector's guide. That should be, there's also a placemat that comes with it. Okay, and then this is what the collector's guide looks like. The collector's guide shows what you get and everything. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is not as big as the other ones, but it's kind of long. And there's also other side. I think mine's on this side. Okay, it's right here. The veggie platter. Now we gotta figure out how to make this exactly, because it kind of looks a bit all cluttered and stuff in there. So we're gonna figure out how we do this. First it says put some of the this stuff around the plate, and then also in the cup. So let's do that. We're gonna open this. I wonder why this is unpeeled. Okay, now let's take this tape off and then open it. I hope there's a layer under here so this isn't, okay, phew. There's usually not this layer, it's usually on top of the lid, but it's not this time. Okay, so we're gonna set that there, and then we're gonna open it. It's kind of satisfying. And that reminds me of the pudding stuff. And this little bubble in there. It's really cool. Okay, so we are going to start with taking this cup off, and then kind of spreading it around the plate. And then using the spoon or whatever to use the spoon to spread the liquids in around the plate and then in the cup that goes right here. So then we got the cup all setted. So we're gonna take that and like set it down for now. And then we're gonna use this plate and use this spoon to place it. Oh, it's kind of like pudding-ish. It's like not so gooey, but it looks gooey, but it's not that gooey. It's more like putty. Okay, so if we spread it around here, which is kind of hard, this spoon. Okay, that spoon is hard to spread sometimes. Okay, I got that. A little layer, if you can see that. Okay, now I think I have a spreader in my drawer down there. So we're gonna get it to spread. Okay. So I have this spreader and we're gonna spread with that into that plate. So we're gonna do this. Take some of that. Oh my gosh, that looks gooey, but it's not. A bubble. Oh my gosh, that bubble is big looking. Okay, and then we're gonna pick up the plate and we're gonna take it and spread. Oh my gosh, I got it all over my hand. See what I mean? Then it gets so messy. Okay, if we gotta add any more, because we were gonna do that. And now, we're gonna add some in this little tiny cup. Okay, so how we're gonna do this is we're gonna move this plate like on the chair or something for a few seconds, or how long we need, and then use that cup and that spread to put in that cup. So we're gonna do some of this, wrap it around so it doesn't get so messy. Like that, and then kind of just, oh my gosh, this thing is, okay. And then take it and like dab it in there. That looks really messy, but then it's gonna look fabulous. Okay, I need the instructions again. Instructions. Okay. There's also one like the PB&J sandwich, which we also have 2 more capsules we're gonna open. So I really want the warm one and that lunchbox. That lunchbox looks so awesome. Let's talk about what else I want. That strawberry cup looks fabulous. And I really like that. It just looks so like fancy looking. Next, we put everything on there in like a fancy order or whatever. So we're gonna take this. And what I always think about these little packagings is like the clip. I love like how like tiny and small and cute they are. It's just so cute. So we're gonna take this and clip it off. So it looks like the little bread clip. And then we're gonna unwrap it. Okay, so, and then we're gonna take one of these breads, if I can get it. We got one of these breads. They're so detailed, guys. Like, look how detailed that is. There's even like little tiny bumps. So to put this on the platter or plate, we're gonna kind of dip it in some of the dip because that's how we're gonna make it glue more on. And then we're gonna just add it to the side like that. And then kind of pile more up right there. This is gonna be really messy. Okay, here are more of the breads. We're gonna take like a couple from my hand so we don't have to go back to these breads. Set them on my table. And then I'm gonna take this resin and dip it in. It's really messy. Okay, then we're gonna get this bread, flip it over. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And then kind of just add it. When I mean this is messy, this is so messy. Like that little dash of resin is just driving me crazy. Okay, now we're gonna get another one of the breads and then dip it into more of this. Okay, we're gonna end that chippedness on like the back and start more on the front. Maybe do 2 more on the front. So we're gonna need another one of those breads because then we have 1 more left over there. So we can get another one of the breads and then dip it in here again. And then add it to the front this time. Like that. And then we're gonna do a second one on the other side. Just like that. We're gonna flip it over so it doesn't seem like there's a whole bunch of resin on there. And this is so messy, like it's all over the plate. Okay, so now I'm gonna start with like the veggie platter, like the little veggies in that container. I'm not gonna start with like the tiniest, I'm gonna start with the biggest so we can get the biggest spaces done with. So maybe that'll be this platter for sure because these have like the biggest little pieces and I'm definitely starting with the tallest. So we're gonna open this up. I don't want this like throwing everywhere. Okay, that's perfect and smooth. And these are where my tweezers come in handy, which I can't find. So we're gonna get these tweezers and tweeze right in there. I'm just gonna make it so messy. And then we're gonna take this and dip it in with the tweezers. Since this piece is not so big as the other ones. So that. I'm gonna get more like this. Let me dip it in some more. I'll put really like that. Okay. This is what my platters look like. It's looking pretty good. It's really messy, so don't really judge me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now we're gonna start with like the pickle, whatever that thing is. Cause at this point I don't even know what that thing is. Like, wait. It's pickles or cucumbers? One of those. Okay. So with this tiny little detailed pickle, we're gonna take it, make sure it's all secured on the tweezer, and then dip it like so. And then kind of turn my platter. And then we're gonna have to add a lot of these because they're tinier. And that was like when I was having it and I wasn't like paying attention to it, it like literally like flipped over. So yeah. So we're gonna add a whole bunch of these. We might use all of these, bro. There's like a ton in there, I feel like. At this point, I'm grabbing on my fingers because this tweezer is like ditching me so bad. Okay, we're dipping it. Okay, we're running out this resin. We might have to use some of my extra resins. Gosh. Wait, we can use clear resin. I do have some clear resin in there somewhere. Pretty sure. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't think so, actually. Okay, so if you see those 2 green sticks, that's what I'm working on right now. Don't those dark green. Get more these pickles. Okay, that's gonna be done with that. We're gonna add a ton of carrots. Because like at this point, who doesn't like carrots? At this point, I'm gonna use these tweezers just to get the carrots like out. If that even works. At this point, I'm dumping the thing out. The carrots aren't coming out. I dumped out the other ones. Except, okay, there goes one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna use these carrots and dip it in to the resin. If this dips, just like that. Bow. And do that again. Oh my gosh, these little tweezers and whatever these are. All over the place. Right now we're gonna just start putting the carrots on, seeing if they like don't fall off or anything. Whatever you want to call it. And then we're gonna start putting some on the front. Here. And that almost spilled. This is what it's looking like. Still gotta add like tomatoes, maybe more of the cabbages and like whatever that stuff is. Okay. Now I'm gonna add tinier. So we're gonna add these tomatoes. Tomato balls, whatever you call it. Okay. Now we're gonna plop some in there. And then we're gonna get more of these tweezers. Oh my gosh. That's like the amount we needed though. So like, place it there. Just like so. Come on, come on. Okay, just like that. Okay, and the amount of like extras that we have is kind of crazy because we have a lot of extras, except for like the dip. The dip we don't have that much, and the like the potato, not the tomato balls or circles or whatever you want to call them. We only have like maybe like 5 more of them, and then the cabbage and stuff we have like a more about, so we can make like a other platter or add it to like one of our other things. So like we have that much of the platter there. And then these much tomatoes. That much tomatoes. And then the bread. Extra little bit of resin. We're gonna put it in my resin fridge or container area. And we're gonna put it on top of the wherever that other resin stuff is. And then we're gonna let this sit on the top of my counter there for now. And then here's our placemat also, if I didn't show you guys. I'm pretty sure I showed you though. And then we're gonna open Miniverse Make a Mini Cafe Series 5, second capsule. Okay, we're gonna go faster with opening this because last time we went really slow. Okay, this is stock. This was already opened. Okay, then we're gonna open this one and it says also ready to jam. Okay, I see a little packaging there. Ooh, it's like I can't remember exactly what they are again. Okay, I can't remember, but like the little bread things that they eat somewhere. Okay, I think there's another thing in here. Yep, there's another thing. And chives. So here are the utensils, which I like doing last, so we're gonna do that last. And this obviously is a bowl, but let's see what color it is. Oh, okay, you can always see it. It's like blue with some stripes. I love this like wrapping paper or whatever. That's actually like a good quality bowl. There's some paint stuff in there. Okay. Let's take a moment to appreciate how detailed this is. It's really nice. So we're also gonna place that there. Last but not least, these. And remember, I do not save the tweezers. Remember that. So we're gonna open this and we're just gonna rip it open. Tweezers. Okay, you might see that. There's something in there. Is that chopsticks? Those are chopsticks. That is adorable. I'm gonna literally just save this and not use it for the food. Like literally. Oh, there's one more thing. There's one more thing. I almost missed it. A fork, I think. Rip it more. More aggressive. It's this little spoon that matches with the bowl. If I missed that, I was gonna freak out. Okay, so got these. Adorable. These are my favorite. I'm literally gonna save these just to have in my kitchen. Okay, now let's take a look at this collector's guide. Once again. Oh, and then we got the, I do not know how to pronounce that, wonton soup. That's everything. That looks so interesting. Okay, we gotta fill up this with the stock, the chicken breast or whatever it is. It's the stock, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna fill it up. Okay, next we are adding these, the breads. Okay, I got one out. We're gonna plop some in. We're probably gonna do about 4, because that's what the picture is doing, 4. And we gotta plop them like not that close to each other. It's like in different areas so that it doesn't all gather and clutter up together. I'm gonna show you guys at the end what it looks like. So it just looks like that kind of. Okay. Now we gotta add the tribes. This one's actually kind of simple. Where are the tribes? Okay, right here. Oh, there they go. You just tap on the top of the like jar. And this is what the soup looks like at the end. And we're not done with this though, because we're gonna do the spoon, because that's exactly what they did in the picture. And you guys know I love doing that stuff. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, okay, that was kind of smooth. Okay. Okay, that's really big on that spoon. We're gonna have to deal with it. And then this is gonna get all over my table. Okay, just move this up. Okay. There we go. And we're gonna just place it in there and let it dry. So I do have like that and like a good top area, so it's drying like above the air kind of. Okay, now let's put all of the extra accessories away. So the chives are gonna be really extra. These are kind of extra, so we're gonna add it onto our fridge or our shelf or whatever we're gonna do. I'm gonna add it down here. Now we're gonna get the lid for this, put it up, and then put it on the top shelf for now. And then these chopsticks, I'm just gonna keep. Okay, so now we have everything that we kind of just made in the kitchen and everything. Let me just take this off the counter. Put it like right here for now, so we have more space on the counter. Okay, so we're gonna open up our last capsule of Miniverse Make It Mini Cafe Series 5. Okay, so we got the collector's guide again, which we don't need because we're only using one collector's guide. Okay, we're gonna start with the smaller ones, which are these. Wait, you're joking. I think I got the glass cup ones. I think I got this because it comes with like that liquid and it's coffee-ish. Please, I got it, guys. Okay, I really wanted this one and I got it, but it wasn't the one on like my top list. But it was one of the top 3, but you know, not my top one. But these are so adorable. They look so adorable in person and everything. So we're gonna do this bag again and it's ready to jam. It's kind of sad, weird saying, but yeah. Yep, exactly what I thought. I got what it's really cool chocolate looking stuff. There's more stuff. It's old-fashioned vanilla. That sounds really interesting. Okay, let's see. It doesn't open. Oh, okay, it does. I'm like, okay, well, how would that not open? Okay, I can't really show you guys. But there's some ice cream in there. Okay. There's that. And then that just came in the ball. Just was laying there. Okay, now let's see if we get any like special utensils or anything. I don't think we do, so. Oh, we also got these coasters. Life begins with coffee. Express yourself. Okay, we're gonna put our little cups on here while we're making it. They're really big coasters, but whatevs. Okay, let's continue opening. Wait, I see something golden in there. Okay, we're gonna take out the tweezers first to know what that is. Wait, I feel something also weird. There's like there's an ice cream scoop and then 2 little spoons. Golden spoons. Where did that spoon go? Okay, 2 golden spoons and then this ice cream scoop. It's perfect. We're gonna add it right there. And then, oh guys, comment down below if this only came in like different type of capsules, because I never saw these in the other different like series. But these are new, and there's just like random little like QR code stuff in there. Let me open it and see exactly what's in here. I remember there's like QR code or something in there. Okay, just make it mini cafe. And then it shows what we got. And we're gonna make it look exactly like that picture. Let's stand it up. No, we're gonna have to use that. Okay, so we're gonna first, it looks like do the liquid. So let's squeeze the coffee inside. Okay, that's like the perfect length. And then that's a bit lower or higher. Can't really tell. It looks a bit higher to me. Okay, now we're gonna add the ice cream. The vanilla old-fashioned ice cream. Yeah. And then we're gonna put it in there. It's overflowing. Okay. If that goes all over my table, freak out. Okay. We are going to open these now and hope this looks really good. Unlike that one that's overflowing a lot. Now, we are going to, maybe I'm gonna add 1 cup with the spoon. It's probably gonna be this one so that the other one doesn't overflow a whole bunch. Or is that just fall? Okay, yeah, that's definitely just gonna fall. And I kind of want to just add like a little drizzle or something on top. Maybe just a little drop. Give it some more like decoration or whatever. Okay, now we're gonna look at these. I really like these, but The other one is really overflowing over there. But I really like this one because it's just nice and neat. It's about to overflow if I added more resin. I should add less resin. So if I get double, I'm gonna use the double. Okay, this one's really overflowing. Like you can tell, like the liquid's about to freaking overflow like a whole bunch. And this one, out of the whole thing, the whole video, might be my favorite. Because we got the veggie platter and then this one, which I liked it, but it was my favorite. This one was more likely my favorite. But then this one was definitely more like my favorite. So we're going to check those off with my pen. Okay, so we have my red pen here. And we're going to cross off this one. And then the veggie platter. And then the one, I still don't know how to say it. Wonton soup. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then that's what it looks like. All checked off. Next time I really want the rainbow Fredo. And then the strawberry soda. I wouldn't mind to get the melon type of soda thing. And I also want the PB&J lunchbox. That looks kind of fun. And I wouldn't mind to get the sliders, the hamburgers. Okay, they're all really nice. And I love this series. But the last series, series 4, is... maybe this series is a little more upgraded since it's more like new. So this is my favorite kind of series right now. It's the mini brand versus the mini versus Make It Mini Cafe. And that's all for today. And I will see you guys later. Bye.